Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. I've got the car PM45, I've got new ear protection, super excited about it. I can hear everything that's going on around me. It is attached to a cord with some adjustments there. We're going to talk about it. Let me take a few shots here because so far I like what I hear, literally. There we go. All right, it's been a while since I had this out. But what I have here are ISOtunes Sport Advanced BT 2.0, and let me get over here where you can see it. It is connected, so they're not plugs, which is basically what I had before. And it has adjustments on here. You get a verbal prompt when it's on. It says power on. It has an adjustment. I can raise the outdoor volume and yet keep the decibels at 26, and that's what it says on the package. I have to believe that. I'm not an expert on decibels and sound and everything, but I do know that it works really well. It deafens the sound upon a loud noise, but yet I can hear the surroundings around me. And so many times people say, well, you're always screaming at the camera. Well, that's because it never quite worked out with my other ear pro, Axel Ghost Strike 2. These are much cheaper, they're easier to operate, and then I can just take it off and let it hang down if I want, but I can keep them on at the range the whole time I'm out here. It says right and left, and basically you just put it in and wrap it around your ear, and you're good to go. It is also Bluetooth capable. I'm not one for listening to music at the range, but I do have my phone connected to it. I can walk around, talk on the phone. It has a microphone in here. It's a great thing. I really dig it so far. And I like the fact that I can hear what's going on. So the whole time, from the time I leave my vehicle to the time I go back and pack everything up, I have full awareness of what's going on. I don't have to take my ear pro out. I like it because you can turn it on, off, all right here, 3 buttons, and then a lever here to go up and down for the volume. So I can push it down a few times. It goes deet deet and lets me know that I push it down. I could raise it up and I get similar prompts. Very cool setup. Let me go ahead and take a few more shots. I want to show you what's in the case. The last couple years, my hearing protection was Axel Ghost Strike 2. And I've used these, and these have some good technology to it. The problem is, I've used them just as plugs. The dials are tiny, and the batteries had low life, and they were tiny too. You had high maintenance is basically what it was. And if I wanted to talk to somebody, I wanted to hear my surroundings, I had to take them out, put them in my pocket, and then relocate them, blah, blah, blah. You've seen a lot of these advertisements for ISOtunes Sport. This is the Advanced BT 2.0. I decided to go this route. I'm making this video because so many people say, what's your ear pro? And I could direct them to this video. So it has a warranty card, a quick start guide, but here it is, this whole case, and a more detailed user's manual, but this whole case will go in my range bag. And this is what we're looking at. Here is the ear pro itself. It does have a charging port right there. And the case says, or the website says, 16 hours of charge. There's the cable. 4 different, they call these trilogy ear tips, 4 different sizes. It even has this flange, triple flange one in here. Where is it? Right here. It has this triple flange. I may go this route. I've had some types of ear pro like this in the past, and that certainly deafens the sound. But this has the technology and the availability to hear your surroundings when you still have them inserted in your ears. The one thing I never got, the benefit I never got out of this. Now, Axel makes a similar model. It's about 50 bucks more than this. I have these tucked behind my neck. I could very easily move them to the front if I want. I've seen shooters use these like this little easier access to the controls. Not a big thing, but it is pretty cool to have that adjustability. These would work at the gym. It would work if you go for a walk around. It would work if you're on your phone, and it especially works at the range because it deafens the sound really nicely. Right now I could hear everything. I could hear my voice. I could hear the wind when it picks up. I wish it'd pick up a little more, but it is very hot and sweaty out here. My forearm, see that? See how, well, maybe not. But anyhow, let me take a few more shots. We'll try the PM45 one-handed. We'll start on the left here, see how I do. I'm shooting a little bit. All right, yeah, I shot a couple to the left. But anyhow, as I'm hearing my surroundings, the shot takes place and I no longer hear a thing. It comes with a lot, but it is so easy to use. I hardly had to do anything in terms of the setup. I just put it on, put them in my ears, hit a couple buttons, easy charging. I like what I have so far. It's less expensive than the competition. They also make them with plugs, but I didn't want the plugs. The plugs come in a chargeable case. It's a little more expensive, but I didn't want the plugs because I want to be able to see, well, shall I say, I want to be able to hear what's going on without having to remove them. And that I could do. I could just go like this, and now they're off. So it's super cool. Love what I got going on here. The ISOtunes Sport Advanced BT, great ear protection. A lot of people say, hey, what are you wearing out there? Well, this is it, and I'm going to have this for a while. By the way, the charge was minimal. It took about 15 minutes from the initial time I did it. It still says full charge. It lets you know when you put it on. It says charge is full or high charge or something to that effect. Dig it so far, and I think this is, well, I know this is going to be my ear protection moving forward. Check them out. You may like it as well. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.